Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video. Today I'll be telling you what's the best thing to get in the first sea. So basically I'll be telling you the best thing for fruit, the best fruit to get, the best melee to get, the best sword to get, the best gun to get, the best abilities to get, all of them. And yes, I know I am not max level or past the first sea, but on my another account I have gotten to the second sea, and so I know a good amount of stuff to help you. The first part's gonna be about fruits. The fruits you mainly want to get is fruits that are easy to get, not expensive, have low mastery requirements, and is great for grinding. In the first sea, do not focus on PvP, cause there's no point in doing that. So unless you bounty hunt, but mainly go for fruits that are good for grinding. So any fruit that has immune attacks like smoke. Here, I'm gonna show you. So fruits that have immunity to these things. Blade, immune to sword attacks. Smoke, immune to weak attacks. These are Logia type fruits, which means unless they don't have aura, they cannot hit you. Flame's immune. Ice is immune. Sand is immune. Dark is immune. Diamond is, actually no, not diamond, my bad. Light is immune. Rubber is immune to guns, I think. I don't know. I haven't tested it in a long time. Magma's immune. Buddha is great for grinding. One of the best fruits ever. So, in my opinion, the best fruits for grinding is Buddha at number 1. This is the best one, in my opinion. I'm using it in the second sea, and it is the best for grinding. Especially if you like using melees or swords and guns. If you want to focus on fruit, then I recommend magma and light or ice. Ice is also a good one. But magma is very good. It does lots of damage, but has high mastery requirements. I don't recommend it. Light is the best. In my opinion, this is the second best one to get. In this first sea, this is the second best one. Because the reasons why, low mastery requirements. The highest is 110. And then good moves. And it has an M1 attack. It has light ray, it's just like a beam. Light flight, which it is the second fastest route in the game, I think, if I remember. It is the second fastest one. It is one of the best for speed and grinding. Each of the moves is very good and does a lot of damage and has an M1. It's the same thing for ice. Ice has only 4 moves, but has an M1, is immune, and you can walk on water. And ice can walk on water, which is very good for traveling. Flame is also pretty good because that's a flight, but it's not that great, but it is kind of good. Next, magma can also walk on water. It is very good in my opinion, but it's mainly for damage and great if you're in the second sea for sea beast hunting. So, all the immune fruits and Buddha. So, smoke, flame, ice, sand, dark, light, magma, and Buddha are all some of the best fruits for grinding in the first sea. If you choose to do Buddha, then put all of your stats in these. So if you choose to do guns, put in all your stats in melee, defense, and gun. If you want to do sword, melee, defense, sword. Buddha is not meant for like Blox fruits grinding. So only use Buddha if you want to grind swords or guns or melee, because those are the best. Next, we're going to move on to swords. There's a bunch of good swords. There's a bunch of swords in the first sea. Some of the main ones are Katana and Cutlass, which can be retrieved at Pirate Starter and Marine Starter. Next is another good one, Mace at Pirate Village. It is very good and has an AoE attack. And when you reach level 100, you can take on, what's his name? the saw for what's it called? Shark saw. It is also like mace and has an AoE attack. So after you click a good amount of time, so watch, it does that, which is very good. So and it's very good for grinding because of the AoE attack. It also has this move, which is pretty good for long range. And then when you reach, so yeah, Shark Saw and Mace are very good ones when you're getting like at level 50. The next good sword to get is Saber. This is when you reach a level 200. This sword is completely worth it. You have to defeat the Saber boss at jungle, and I'll make a video on that too. Saber boss is very hard to beat, and if you die, he regens very fast and goes back to full health. So you have to have a good fruit with a low cooldown and lots of damage. So Saber is very good for sword grinding. A couple other swords is the cane that Brooke uses in that actual show. That's pretty good. And basically these are the best swords in my opinion. Saber is like the best one, honestly. Alright, next we're moving on to melee. Melees are very good. You start off with combat, which is okay, but I recommend going once you get to Pirate Village, save up all your money, 150,000, get Dark Step. Dark Step is the first and cheapest melee in the game. It is very good. I like it, and it's one that many people use when they start off. This is a very good one. And then another good one is Sharkman Karate. It is located at Fishman Island, and it is behind the castle, the sea castle thing, in the Fishman Island. Those are the best melees. Electric is also a good one, but it is not recommended by me and other people because of the cost, and it's not worth it. Sharkman Karate is the best one in the first sea, so Sharkman Karate is completely worth it. Next, you're moving on to guns. Guns is not really that good. I don't like it that much. It's okay. I just recommend getting like a single gun, just using that. But I don't recommend using guns. But if you were to have to get a gun, musket's a good starter. It is somewhat cheap and kind of worth it. So you can find it at this guy here, weapons dealer in Middletown. Musket is the second one. Flintlock is the first one. Flintlock's also good, but I recommend musket, honestly, because it's kind of better. And I just don't recommend getting guns in the first seat. Guns is not that worth it. And then we're gonna move on to abilities. Abilities are some of the best some of the best things you can get. There are 4 main abilities in the first sea. Each of them have some form that help you in the game and later in the game. 2 of these are called hockeys in the original show, but it's called auras and instinct here. Aura is used to hit attack Logia type fruits, so light, magma, smoke, dark, sand, all of those fruits, because they're immune to no more attacks. But if you use aura, you can hit them. It is very good. Also has a damage buff, which means whenever you turn it on, it also gives you extra damage. This is very good, and I recommend getting this as soon as possible, because it's like should be the first thing you get. So over here is the ability teacher, and it will teach you the abilities. Air jump, very good. It lets you jump multiple times instead of the normal like that. It goes this, yeah, it's like that, and it's very good, and I recommend getting it. Next one is Aura. We just talked about it, and it's basically a damage buff, and it lets you attack elemental users. And you have to hit them hot J button on your keyboard for it to work. And if you're on PC or not PC, console and mobile, it is different, very different. And then the final one is Flash Step. It basically teleports you to another, like, so you put your mouse over somewhere and it teleports you right there. So it's basically like, kind of like teleportation. It's kind of like Porter Fruit, but like in a very short distance. It is very good and great for PvP if you want to get out of a bad situation. The final one is Instinct. That's basically the aura that if you say, let's say like attacking a mob and you're about to die, you turn it on, and basically when it attacks you, it won't. Like, you basically dodge out of the way. It is very good, and I recommend getting that after you defeat the Saber boss. You have to get Instinct after you defeat the Saber boss. Other than that, you cannot get it. That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe and like button. Please and thank you. Goodbye, y'all.